Welcome to the Sunset Archon channel, where we aspire to game from night to first light, and this is Genshin Impact version 2.8. And this is a special day of Genshin Impact for me because this is officially the 1 year anniversary of my pledge to max out my inventory in Genshin Impact. And we are doing great. We have already maxed out Sunsetia and Matsutake and gone beyond the limit. And we have maxed out all of the common items you can find in all of the general stores. Wheat, cabbage, onions, salt, pepper, tomatoes, potatoes, tofu, almonds, rice, shrimp, which can also be found in several other stores. We have also maxed out butter, cream, and cheese, and sausage. And we are on our way to maxing out ham and bacon. But we still got a long way to go before we can max out fowl, the smoked fowl. And no, for the processed meats, I am not using up my cooking ingredient fowl and meat. It is all bought from the store. So, after a year of work, I'd say I'm doing a pretty good job. And in January, I had finally reached 9,999 crabs. And then I processed about 7,000 of them, or a little bit more, into crab roe. And I'm still building back up my supply. But I now have 3,310 crab roe. Alright, one moment. Alright. So yes. Our inventory is looking magnificently. It won't be long now before I max out fowl and raw meat. And as you can see, we have maxed out Matsutake and gone beyond the limit. We are just 2 Matsutake away from the true limit. So let's see if we can get that done today. And radishes and carrots are looking good too. The ones that are looking not so good in terms of acquisition are the various flowers, like Snapdragon. But mint is surprisingly good, as we have reached above 4,000 in mint. And we are just 9 away from breaking 6,000 in terms of lotus heads. Alright, lotus heads, berries, carrots. We have everything we need in order to max out universal peace. And now comes food. Actual edible food. We all know about the Sunsetia account. We're about to reach 4,400 with apples. But now we see which food items we have maxed out in the last year. And that would be delicious tuna sushi, chicken mushroom skewer. Even I'm not sure how I managed to go beyond the limit with this particular food item. Still have to do more research into that, but I'm pretty sure it was because of a Mondstadt commission. Delicious grilled tiger fish, usually maxed out, but I actually had to use a few. But I can buy plenty more from Chen the Shark. Next, we have the delicious dry braised salted fish. And 88 of the all-weather beauty while creating them all. Then, another one that I use, but can easily replenish, the delicious golden shrimp balls. Hello, Pyra. Welcome to the stream. we are just getting started with the 2022 inventory showcase. After 1 year of working, I'm finally doing a full review of my inventory to see how much I've improved. I originally took pictures of my inventory last year, July 20th of 2021, and now we're seeing how far I progressed. Granted, that was before I started the Sunset Archon channel, but it's still good to see how much I've improved. Next item that I've maxed out is the Teyvat fried egg. Notice it's just a regular Teyvat fried egg, not the delicious one. So every last one of these eggs was purchased. 2,000 of them across 3 different stores. Still not anywhere near finishing steak, since I'm only buying them. Mora meat is at 11:30. And the delicious Mondstadt grilled fish, at some point I had to use it to revive a character. But again, that is one that can easily be reach 2,000 once again. And we have 470 of definitely not bar food, Diona's specialty. And we are nowhere near done with food just yet. We also have the delicious sweet shrimp sushi. Going down. And delicious, fragrant mashed potatoes. Hello! Welcome to the stream. Just going through all of the foods I have maxed out so far. And right now we're at the delicious, fragrant mashed potatoes. A combination of pepper, cream, potatoes, and butter. This was one of the recipes that came from the KFC event that went wrong. So, personally, I don't care about the glider. But the fact that I got a mashed potato recipe, a chicken sandwich recipe, and a fried chicken recipe, that is what's truly worth it for me. Huh. Okay, I'm impressed. This is a bot, I believe. One of the first bot. Actually, I'm not sure if it's a bot now. When I first started this channel, I did get a few bots, but over the last 4 months or so, there hasn't been a single bot in my streams, but now I have something to banish. One smiting. Well, you can go. I'll give you a chance to go for Google Translate before I banish them. Oh, wait, no. Okay. Okay, you're not a bot, sorry. I was just a little surprised. Well, it's good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Anyway, let us move on from mashed potatoes and go down to delicious radish and fish stew. This is one of the reasons why I no longer have 9,999 radishes. I used a great portion of them to create the delicious radish and fish stew. Going further down, we have my latest conquest, which is Fisherman's Toast. I had already maxed out delicious Fisherman's Toast, but now I have both the normal and the delicious kind. It might take a while, but I could max out the suspicious Fisherman's Toast as well. by using Hutao and the manual cooking method. Oh yes, it is Russian. Unfortunately, I am not fluent in Russian. Yes, Valberries are pretty good. Valberries are pretty easy to find if you actually know where to look on the Stormbearer Mountains. I'm sure everyone's heard of Fisherman's Toast by now. But yes, a lot of these recipes are only if you actually buy the recipes and actually know where to look for them. And we have actually reached the bottom. As you can see, I haven't really done much with the potions and whatnot. Not much goulash either. And I'm currently in the process of increasing the delicious rice cake soups I have. I make 20 of them a week, because 20 of them requires 40 sausages, and then I purchase 40 sausages again. That way I'm making the most of all the resources I can possibly get every week from the stores. And that is everything I have maxed out here. Actually, that's okay. Delicious tuna sushi. I'm pretty sure I maxed out more than just 2 kinds of sushi. Ah, well. Oh wait, there was egg sushi. But I didn't make that yet, because I'm still trying to collect eggs. I'm saving all egg dishes for after I max out bird eggs. That will take me a while. And for character development items, I have 3,002 Heroes Wit, 7,271 Adventurers Experience, and only 648 Wanderer's Advice. And for Slime Condensate, 2,871, Damage Mass, 4263, Divining Scrolls, 2547, Firm Arrowhead, 2525, Heavy Horn, 2342. Yeah. I have used the same team over and over and over again for the last year. It is tried and tested. So I have not had the need to actually use more experience to level up characters. So they've just been piling up and piling up. The way I see it is, if a character really does seem worth it, I will put them on my team, give them a weapon, whether it is one that I fully maxed out or one that's still at level 1, and that make sure, even if they're at level 1, I will set them up to fight a level 90 opponent. It's not about whether they win or lose, it's how long I can survive with them. I do accept victories in terms of fall damage too, so if I can just yeet them off a cliff with that character, that is also a legitimate strategy. But yes, I just realized I am so close to getting 5,000 damaged masks. I've just been going and going. I probably would have that already if I wasn't using a lot of them to ascend original characters. Thank you. This is just something special I'm doing for today because it is the anniversary of the day I pledged to max out my inventory in this game. there's still new items popping up out of the woodworks, but at least I'm making visible progress. And we have 2,763 recruit insignias from the Fatui, and only 1,768 treasure hoarder insignias. But that's because a lot of the characters we've been getting lately require those insignias to ascend. Both the characters and the weapons seem to love using that. Alright, the fungal spores. Fungal spores can be found with the floating fungi in the chasm, but I haven't really fought many of those, but we'll likely see more of them in 3.0, judging from the trailers that Hoyoverse has dropped. The purple Leeuwin fruits. Wait. Is this the fruit you mean? Because this is the only purple fruit I know of. And this is from Inazuma. Anyway, the lavender melon is at 1304, and let's see, violet grass is at 1571. And wolfhook, a Mondstadt specialty, is at 1388. Gonna try to max out one purple fruit or plant from every region. Yeah, there isn't aside from the violet grass, there is no purple fruit in Liyue. Alrighty. You're not finding all the wolf hooks? That's the easy part. That's much easier than finding valberries, but at the same time, you'll only find two to three wolf hooks in the same area. So we got a wide assortment of talent books, but I haven't figured out what the actual limit for talent books is yet. The rules for limits is that it can be one of three numbers: 99, 2,000, which is common for food items, and 9,999. So for something like a talent book, you would test to see if you can get over 99 of that item. If it stops at 99 and you can't get any more, that's the limit. But if it goes over that, it's likely going to be 9,999 or 2,000. Another such example would be the Crown of Insight. But I doubt that they would expect someone to have that in that instance, so it's probably capped at 99 right now. But there is no legal way of confirming that. So right now, that statement is merely speculation. So right now I only have 16 Crowns of Insight. I have been using them to crown my current characters. Alright, and that is pretty much everything. That is pretty much everything of my current inventory. And now that we have gone through everything, let's get to the next part of our stream, the Spiral Abyss. Oh, right. First I want to finish this quest that I'm already on. And Mitaboru disappeared. Alright, so first we're going to get on the Wave Rider.
Stabilize. Time to kill. Order guide you.
Breath of the flame.
It's okay. Thank you for stopping by. Hope to see you here again. Alrighty.
Motion to compel.
One with nature.
Oh, really? Congratulations. Alright.
Time to go.
We'll come back to all of those mini games later. I gotta turn around.
I will have order.
Inazuma shines eternally.
Worth it.
Follow.
Alright.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
And we're off once again. We are 250 meters away from our destination. 200 meters. 275. 250. 225. 100. 50. 40.
Uru felt like it should be somewhere around here. Could it be this reef? It looks kinda small.
Interesting.
But let's go check it out anyway.
Surely you found something this time. Have I finally convinced you of this mighty pirate ship's razor-sharp treasure hunting senses?
All there was a bird's nest. So, yeah, technically there were a couple of eggs. But that was all.
Oh. Just the two, you say?
Really? So this is the valuable treasure you were talking about?
Paimon, you may not be aware, but the mightier the pirate ship, the longer its voyage at sea, you see. Eventually, the only food available on board is dry fish. At times like this, a couple of bird eggs on a reef nearby can easily become the most valuable treasure to a crew.
Mitaboru!
Okay, fine. But how the heck did I end up sensing eggs? How strange. I swear I sense something.
But there's nothing else on the reef! Could it be these two planks? Seems like they were used as a shelter.
Oh, wow. Suddenly, you are surrounded by the cold, freezing and suffocating. All of a sudden, you realize that this is the sea, and that where you'll be drifting for the rest of your life. Then comes the hearty laugh of a man. Shrine Maiden, It's another mighty ship. It deserves a nice name. And he is answered by a helpless sigh. I hope this ship will bring you back safely, so I shall name it after this place.
What happened? What was that?
I know where this plank comes from. Traveler, Paimon, what you saw just now was my own memory. It was my first time sailing on the sea after I was built. The crew used greased planks to create a slipway, then launched me into the water. The thing is, it's really hard to control the angle at which the bow launches onto the water. It could very well break if you're not careful, which is why most people choose to launch the ship sideways instead. These two planks, or should I say, these two side panels, they must have been the first parts of my body to make contact with the water.
Mitaboru, if your side panels are here, does that mean...
Maybe I crashed into the reef here and was shattered to pieces long ago. And maybe the sensation I had when I woke up wasn't some kind of treasure-hunting intuition after all, but me responding to my own body. There I was, making fun of that shipwreck, blissfully unaware that I was actually making fun of my own body. Ha ha! Ah, how embarrassing.
We don't know that for sure. Maybe your body is still in one piece. Yeah, these two planks are probably just, part of your family tree. Yup, could share the same roots. Even if it's not, there are loads of shipwrecks around here. These planks probably just belong to one of them.
But... thank you. Both of you.
By the way, Mitaboru, wasn't there something about your name mentioned in that memory? Do you remember your name now?
Oh, it's a pity. But I'm afraid I didn't see much more than you did. I still can't recall my name.
Oh, that's a shame.
Oh, it's not too bad. You and the Traveler can keep calling me Mitaboru. It's a good name.
Of course it is. Paimon picked it after all. So, Mitaboru, is there anywhere else you want to go?
Although I can sense two more places, I fear it will be the same situation as before. No treasures, only some driftwood.
It doesn't matter.
Arr, but I swore there'd be treasure in this deal for you.
Hey, it's okay, Mitaboru. We're friends now.
Yes. Yes, Aratilis. Paimon just made a terrible wood joke.
Well, in that case, whether it's treasure or not, let's hope you two can find something rather than nothing there.
Either way is okay.
Ha ha! Good! Let's go to the closer location first.
Alright. Wait. Okay. At least we're facing the right direction. Here it is, the island that originally had Magukenki on it.
Let's start by taking a look along the coast.
Wind strike!
Alright.
Sure enough, no treasure here.
Does that really matter?
Paimon knows that. I just can't help feeling a little disappointed, that's all. There's a wooden sword here. It looks like a children's toy. Hey!
The thing I sensed. Could it be this wooden sword?
Surely it couldn't be a wooden sword.
I think it actually might be the wooden sword. A feeling strikes you when you touch the wooden sword. Waves several meters high slam against the side of the ship, and cracks caused by the impacts from the battle are aching. There is noise all around you, everywhere. An enemy jumps onto the deck, making the ship lurch. Give up, Zaimon. Surrender now and I'll spare your life. Surrender? Impossible. At this very moment, the man holding a barbed spear looks surprisingly calm and determined. I am Zaimon, the deathless Oni of Seirai. I am a proud seaman, and I will never live in the mercy of my enemy. Neither of them sees the far end of the battlefield. Neither of them sees the purple lightning unfurling like a bird's wings and engulfing the sky. There is a blinding white flash, a roaring shockwave that overturns everything. Your body is thrown into the air as you are stripped of all sense of direction. Only an endless thunderstorm follows.
Whoa! That lightning was really powerful! What's this memory about? Paimon can still feel her head spinning. Ugh.
Shiver me timbers! I remember now. The sea battle between Akodomiki and the Shogunate. And then the lightning that came at the end of the battle. Oh, what could it have been?
Okay, at that moment, I did see that a crab had photobombed us in the back.
Will blow me down. Just a fraction of the Thunderbird's wrath, and yet still so powerful. Wait, but the lightning came from Seirai Island. Traveler, have you been there? Do you know what happened to the island after that? No. I can't believe it. It was a truly terrible thunderstorm, it was. I don't have the words to describe the horror of it. We stood up against the Shogunate precisely because we did not want our homeland to be ruled by them. We wanted to protect the people of Seirai Island. We made an enemy of the Shogunate for the sake of Seirai Island. And in the end... Oh, Shrine Maiden. Why? Wait, so that thunderstorm was the reason I drifted here. I was terribly injured in that storm. My whole body was falling apart. It took all my strength to get here.
Aw, Mitaboru. But what about the wooden sword? What does this have to do with it?
This wooden sword is made from my broken timber. Zaimon once seized a sword-wielding Magu with his barbed spear. The Magu drifted here with us. The wooden sword was probably crafted by local children, imitating the Magu's sword.
Okay. The way he words it, Magu, that tells me that there are other Magu other than Magu Kenki. The three forms we've faced so far. The solid form, the pure animo form, and the cryo form.
The body of the mighty pirate ship that once fought against the Shogunate, now reduced to a children's toy of all things. Arr, my mind is awash with strange and complex feelings.
So, Mitaboru, should we take this with us? After all, it is a part of you.
No, there's no point taking this now. Young scallywags. The little landlubbers got me this time. Although it's disappointing now that I remember the truth, somehow I feel relieved too. At least I know what happened. I won't be deceiving myself with my wishful thinking any longer. The only thing I'm worried about now is my old mateys who drifted here with me. I wish I could know how they're doing. Aye, let's hope so. Okay, there's one last place. I can feel it. It's the last piece of my body.
So you want to know where on the map it is? If it appears somewhere near Mondstadt, yet close enough to Seirai, so Boru will be able to drift there without breaking? Yes, that is an excellent question. Alright, let's see. So, it would have to be starting at Seirai Island, yet also in the midst of that thunderstorm, it would actually have to make it to the archipelago without being detected by the shogunate. So it probably couldn't go directly over by the Narukami Island. So it'd actually have to drift in some kind of detour.
Who says there aren't that?
Solidify!
Incinerate!
So if I had to guess, it would be somewhere northeast of Narukami Island.
Time for your arraignment!
Stabilize!
Ah, right, Max Matsutake. Alright, that's all I'm getting out of that. Alright, and now we head back to the boat. One of the few pacifist hilichurls we will ever see. Here we go. On the open seas once again. So, yes, if I had to guess, I would say that they started somewhere around here, but they would actually have to go the long way. Rather than passing through here, they'd actually have to go the long way through this area to make it around Narukami Island without being detected by the shogunate. So, if I had to say, the Golden Apple Archipelago would likely be somewhere around here. Yes, just above Starfell Valley. That's my estimation.
Is the last place somewhere around here?
Aye, most surely. The precise location seems to be in that house on the beach. Wait. Why a house? Don't tell me some landlubbers turned me into furniture.
Oh, that's funny.
There are a lot of wooden planks on this conch house.
Oh.
But they don't look like what we're after. Oh! Could it be the one on the stone?
They turned him into a xylophone.
Though, a board nailed onto two wooden strips with a wooden mallet next to it?
They turned Mitaboru into a xylophone.
This is a musical instrument? Can it really make a decent sound? Why don't we try it out first before giving it to Mitaboru?
The intact wood strips made a cool and crisp sound, while the damaged wood strips only made a muffled, heavy sound, like ordinary wood.
Paimon's pretty sure this instrument hasn't been repaired in a long time. Well, this must be the last fragment of Nitaboru's body. Come on, let's go tell him.
Yeah, metaphone. Yeah, Xyloboru sounds better. A metaphone sounds kind of like something Nintendo would come up with. Oh. Sure, why not?
You're back. How did it go? Did you find anything? This is indeed my last piece. But what the festering fishbait have they turned me into this time?
We think it's a musical instrument, but it hasn't been fixed for a while, so you can't really play anything with it.
Is that so? A pity to be sure. Musical instrument. I never imagined that my broken body could be used to play music. It makes me think of my old mates. They used to sing when the mood took them. They'd sit by the beach facing the campfire. Hey, what kind of sound does this instrument make? Why don't you give it a try?
It hasn't been caulked for a long time, so it might not sound as good as you're hoping.
It doesn't matter. Satisfy my curiosity. Just strike it and see what happens.
The feeling strikes you as you hear the crisp sound of the wooden instrument. You've been drifting for a long time, and you are seriously damaged. You can't sail any further. Rather than pain, you are overwhelmed by regret. Me hearties, why are you looking at me like that? Is it because you have to go back without me? Don't cry. How can we say goodbye to it when we are crying? One of you says. Everyone begins to sing. If we're going to sing, don't be quietly wiping away the tears. If you're going to sing, smile and be happy.
So, they found a way back.
Aye, but since I was so badly damaged, it was the most I could do to bring them here. There was no way I could go back with them. It gladdens me heart to know that they are safe, but even though I said goodbye to them, I still can't help thinking, what if I could have gone back with them? Oh, how I wish we had returned together. With them, I would have been willing to go anywhere, no matter how dangerous. There are so many grand adventures for us to go on. So many treasures out there in the world, waiting for us to discover them. Why did I have to be left here, abandoned like this? I could do nothing but watch them leave and embark on a new journey without me.
But they said goodbye to you with a smile.
Laugh when you feel like crying, and press on when you feel like giving up. That's how you survive out on the ocean. Anyway, thank you for helping me remember all of this. Thank you kindly. I'm afraid, though, that they seem to have taken most of the treasure with them when they left.
Yeah, in a way, all the things you sensed really were invaluable treasures. To you, at least.
Aye, it's true. 'Tis a shame I can't repay your kindness. As a ship, there's only so much I can do. But, in the future, if I ever need your help again...
We'll be here for you, whenever you need us, Mitaboru. Right?
Fantastic! Thank you both. And if you ever voyage in these seas again, I will be your trusty companion.
Alright, we have finished the quest. Now before we do anything else in the Summer Islands, the Golden Apple Archipelago, now we'll do a little bit of the Spiral Abyss. Blessing of the Abyssal Moon, Valiant Moon. When a character takes to the field, they will gain 1 Fortitude stack every 2 seconds. This will increase their attack by 20%, max of 3 stacks. When characters with 3 Fortitude stacks hit opponents with charge attacks, a shockwave will be unleashed at the opponent's position, dealing true damage. A shockwave can be unleashed in this manner once every 2 seconds. When the character leaves the field, all their Fortitude stacks will be cleared. Alright. Let's see what we're dealing with. Hiliturl Slime, Hiliturl Abyss, Fatui, Treasure Hoarder, Lavaturl, Fatui. Okay. So it's basically the same as it always has been. So alrighty, and actually, let me retry Spiral Abyss. My damage sucks, so I'm only floor 3. Well, AR-37 isn't so bad. Alright, so on Team 1 we have Kazuha, Yanfei, Zhongli, and Raiden Shogun. On the second team we have Venti, Klee, Kushing, and Ganyu. And we will be increasing the character elemental burst damage by 20%.
Solidify!
Motion to compel! Invisible evidence!
Doing good so far.
Into the wind.
This is order.
Wind. Strider. Shine down.
Alright, enough of this.
Motion to compel!
I will have order. Quake!
Illusion shattered! Incinerate!
Alright. Part 1 down.
Gliding be faster? Think you can get away? Let's play! Yeah. Don't blink! Nowhere to hide! For Rex Lepus! Time for takeoff. Ducky, ducky, go!
All right.
Hey! Incoming.
Floor 9 down. No, floor 9, chamber And we're one down. Next, increase crit rate and crit damage.
Frozen.
One with nature.
Time for your alignment! Motion to compel!
Torn to oblivion.
You can try.
Wind strike.
Incinerate!
Order guide you.
Invisible evidence!
Alright.
Brace yourselves!
Fry.
What? Think you can get away? Boing, boing, boom! Hey! Cut to the chase!
Beautiful.
Let's play!
One more second.
Time for takeoff!
And we do it again.
Light! With sword from shadow! Blaze over! Here we go! Think you can get away?
One more time.
Don't blink!
Just juggling treasure hoarders and Wind's Grand Ode is the easiest way to kill them all. And now for the lava churls. Character elemental skill damage plus 20%.
There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal.
Next.
Boom!
This is order. Crumble.
Fallen leaves adorn my night.
Breath of the flame!
Torn to oblivion.
And as soon as the slash hits, fade to black.
Yahoo! Here we go!
3, 2, 1.
Time for takeoff! Incoming! To the chase! Let me amuse myself. Look at me. Think you can get away? This is long overdue. Hey! With sword from shadow. Let's play! Yahoo!
Prepare yourself. You.
Beautiful. Now time for the next one. Let's see what our enemies are. Hillatra Lavaturl. Fatui. And Lecter and Herald. Okay. This is a little bit different from the last phase. So I can use the same team for the first one, but I need to switch it up a bit for the second. So we're going to use Venti and Klee. However, yeah, Venti and Klee will be able to handle the Stonehide Lavaturl. The issue is the Abyss Herald Wicked Torrents. Okay, for this attempt I'm going to put Barbara in the slot where Kushing was. Actually, yeah, it's a hard decision to make. So I'm going to try it with Kushing once, and if it doesn't work out, I will switch over to Barbara in that case. And then I also put Ganyu in. And we increase crit rate.
Into the wind.
Incinerate!
I will have order.
Time to go. Wind strike.
Invisible evidence! Boom!
Stabilize.
One with nature.
Motion to compel!
Solidify.
No, I don't get the same bonus without the grass.
This is order.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Gather.
Wind strike.
Motion to compel!
On the other side.
Time for takeoff! Nowhere to hide.
Alright.
For Rex Lapis, born of ice and frost. Let's play. Think you can get away?
Oh wow, I actually ragdolled the Loa turtle.
Here we go. Brace yourselves.
Now that was something. Alright, elemental skill damage. Or healing effectiveness.
You'll get frostbite.
Into the wind. Illusion shattered. Inazuma shines eternal.
Order guides you.
The wind knows me.
Time for your arraignment.
And it was over in an instant.
Time for takeoff. Here to play with me. Dumpy dumpty poo. Wait, it's too late. Over here. Hey, cut to the chase. Blaze over. We're way behind. No touching. Here we go. Brace yourself.
I guess.
La la la. Let's play. Think you can get away? With swords for shadow.
Alright. Hit the circle button too much. Is my venting built with full elemental mastery? I do not believe so. I'd have to check. something I can't do right now.
Behold, the abyss has come.
As one with wind and cloud. Torn to oblivion. Shine down.
I have been meaning to
Solidify.
redo Venti's artifacts now.
This is order.
Incinerate!
Back burner for a while. But seeing as how it's harder for me to get
Grace be upon you.
Inadmissible evidence!
Alright.
Next on the agenda, born of ice and frost. All hail! Brace yourselves. Time for takeoff. Yucky, yucky, no! Boing, boing! That really hurt! Don't blink! Cut to the chase.
Alright.
For Rex Lapis! No touching! All hail! Think you can get away? Here we go! Access denied.
The end will come. The world.
There we go. Still made it. Now we move on to floor 11. When he swirls with his ult, he can do a lot of swirl damage. Don't focus on the ammo. Yes. That is basically what I'm doing. I currently have the sacrificial bow on him, so I can use his elemental skill up to 2 times in a row. And with the elemental recharge I have on him, that is more than enough for me to immediately fill up the burst gauge and immediately use Wind's Granode. But mostly I use Venti to gather all the enemies in one place just so I can attack them all at once easier. Okay, so what are we fighting now? Let's see, we got a Cryo team, Treasure Hoarders, Fatui, Bathismal's Inspectors, Thunder Manifestation, Abyss, with Cryo, Electro, and Hydro. Pyro, Cryo, Cryo. Okay. So, again, same team. And will it be increasing elemental mastery? Oh no, I forgot. Defending this thing.
One with nature.
Motion to compel.
Alright. Wait. When did they add Cryo Spectres, now that I think about it?
Incinerate! Time for your arraignment!
Does anyone know? I knew about Hydro Spectres, but not Cryo Spectres.
Baboon!
I will have order.
Wind Strider. Now you shall perish. Clouds high. The birds come.
Alright. So what, did they self-added them in 2.8?
Winter gliding is time for takeoff.
Test subject.
Alright.
Nowhere to hide. Yahoo! Let's play. Think you can get away?
Alright.
Yahoo! For Rex Lepus. We're way behind. Time for takeoff. Speed of light. Hey! With sword from shadow.
And I hit it too many times again. Well, this is a good time to see what exactly I have on Venti. So, Venti's Elemental Mastery is only 206. Yeah, the artifacts are kind of a mess right now. It could be a lot better if I found a good kettle. Or goblet.
This scenery is wonderful.
Oh yes, I have plenty of stringless. Alright, next is crit rate. Actually, yeah, crit rate. No one got hurt. As far as I know in the last battle.
Into the wind.
Order guide you.
Motion to compel.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Breath of the flame.
Gotta take on these guys.
Wind Strider.
Stabilize.
Illusion shattered.
I will have order.
Wind Strider.
Incinerate.
Alright. These teams are doing well.
Let's play. Think you can get away? Dumpty dumpty go. Boing boing boo. Don't blink. Nowhere to hide.
My duty.
Brace yourself. Born of icy. Dumpty dumpty go. La la la. How rude. Time for takeoff. Incoming. Don't blink. Cut to the chase. Yahoo! Brace yourselves. Think you can get away? This is long overdue. Access denied. No touching.
Alright, this isn't looking too good. Alright. Alright, that was salvage. So you use your sacrificial bow on Yelan, and she can do 91,000 with her skill twice. And that's just having her at C1. Impressive. Alrighty, this one was Elemental Recharge, or instantly restoring 25 HP. I'll go with the instant restoration, since my second team is looking a
memories of my
little weary.
This blade. It is the last link up.
Gather!
And now the fight begins. Which is mostly just Yanfei.
Solidify!
Yanfei and reapplying Zhongli.
Stabilize! Gather!
Motion to compel.
Stabilize!
Alright.
Solidify!
Almost there.
Incinerate!
Alright.
Here we go. Time for takeoff. Boing, boing.
Yes.
Speed of light. Hey, nowhere to hide. Brace yourself. Think you can get away?
Nope. Excellent. Next up, floor 12, chamber 1. Let's see what we're dealing with. Frost Arm and Hiliturals. And we're also dealing with Kairagi. Next, Cryohypostasis. And the Ruin Machines. Finally, Fatui and the Ruined Serpent. Okay, so for this team, I'm going to have the teams reversed. The first team will be Venti, Klee, Kushing, and Ganyu, while the second team will be Kazuha, Yanfei, Zhongli, and Raiden Shogun. And we will now see if I survive this. Alright, for this we're going to, rather than using Elemental Mastery, we're going to do Character Elemental Burst instantly restores 30 HP in case.
Time for takeoff. Boing, boing, boom! Incoming. With sword
These are the strong ones.
La la la.
Right?
Think you can get away? Here we go. Don't blink. Nowhere to hide.
And here comes the Lola Turtle.
Time for takeoff. For Rex Lapis. No touching.
this point, I'm just going for surviving.
Think you can get away?
I'm not going for getting all the stars.
Jumpy, jumpy, go! Here we go. Let's play. All hail. Sparks and flares. Boing, boing, boom. With sword comes shadow. Time for takeoff. Here we go. Wouldn't gliding be fast?
Alright.
Nowhere to hide. Jumpy, jumpy, jump. This is long overdue. Think you can get away?
I need to deal with you first.
Let's play. Time for takeoff. Born of ice and frost. Blaze over.
Alright.
Cut to the chase. Brace yourselves. Here we go. Think you can get away?
One more. Yes! Alright, so I'm just gonna get 2 stars this time around. But at least I survived.
Let's get down to business. The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Torn to oblivion. Shine down.
To the fairy. Finally, to the fairy. This is order. Rise.
Time for your arraignment. Boom!
Now you shall perish. There is no escape.
Clouds high. The birds come. Order guide you.
Illusion shattered. Inazuma shines eternal.
Alright. We have survived the first chamber. Now let's see if we survive the second. Add a little bit of elemental recharge. Actually, defeating an opponent gives a 50% chance to end the current skill cooldown. That won't be any good because we're about to face the cryohypostasis. Elemental recharge will be best for this. Now.
Boing, boing, boom! Nice and clear! Ooh, La la la!
Yes! Alright. Managed to get it before it regenerated.
One with nature.
Gather.
Incinerate! Inadmissible evidence!
I will have order. As one with wind and cloud.
Shine down.
Alright. That's one down.
Motion to compel.
Crumble. This is order.
That died. Oh, no, I got
Now
it.
you shall perish. Illusion shattered.
Incinerate!
Oh,
Order guide you.
Wrap up the flame!
Inazuma shines eternal. Shine down.
I will have order.
Clouds high.
Birds come.
this is not easy. I don't do
Illusion
4 or
shattered.
12 often.
Now you shall perish.
Alright, only one more.
There is no escape.
Wind strike.
Alright. We only have one more chamber. Just one more. And then we can get back into the Golden Apple Archipelago. Can we do it? Gonna instantly restore 25% of all party members' HP. I forget when I'm fighting.
Brace
Oh,
yourself.
crud.
Yahoo! Think you can get away? Oh, mercy! Incoming! Cut to the chase! For Rex Lapis! This is our majesty! Access denied! Throw them out! Yeah!
Oh no.
Here we go! Yahoo! Yeah, time for takeoff. Speed of light! With sword comes
Alright.
This is long overdue.
Ah!
I did it! Oh wait, no I didn't. Think you can get away?
Okay, I defeated 2 of them. This is good.
Born of ice and frost. No touching. Hey! Gotcha. This is our majesty's gift. All hail. Don't blink. Cut to the chase. Brace yourselves. Time for takeoff. Here we go. Access denied. We're way behind schedule. Got you. Out of my sight.
I'm so close.
Got you. Got you. You can't.
I actually jumped over that. Yes! Alright! It's smooth sailing now. Now nothing can stop me. Not even a level 100 Ruin Serpent.
Solidify! Order guide you.
The rune! Inadmissible evidence!
Torn to oblivion.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Shine down.
Believe me, it is not easy. I'm focusing so much that I can't even give much commentary.
Incinerate!
Illusion shattered.
Alright. Like I said, we're just aiming to complete it, not complete it perfectly.
Rise! I will have order!
I'm sorry, was that supposed to hurt me?
Stabilize!
There is no escape.
Clouds high, the birds up!
Where are you?
Now you shall perish. Shine down.
Incinerate!
I am so glad I did not put Team 2 on this fight.
Time for your arraignment!
Order guide you!
Illusion shattered.
The rune!
Wind strike! It's fine! Fallen leaves, adorn my...
Almost there. Below 25% now.
Shine down.
Here we go.
Torn to oblivion.
Where are you going? I'm not done with you yet.
This is order!
Incinerate! Inadmissible evidence!
Yes! 1 star. We managed to finish it. Yes, I know. Yes, I did know that you can use hold Venti's skill to get out of the ice trap. But I also know that extends the skill's cooldown, and I need to be able to spam that. I need to be able to spam that in order to use Wind's Grand Ode to restrict my enemy's movement. More so than I need to be able to get out of the trap. Because there are instances where I can just jump over an attack. When I'm very, very lucky.
This is a strange and unprecedented one indeed.
The challenge has ended. You have reached the bottom of the spiral abyss. Perhaps you may yet shake the stars and the abyss. And you only get about 30 seconds to decide what to do, which is exit. In completing the spiral abyss for this cycle. And that is more than enough for me. We completed 15 domain challenges. So Spiral Abyss counts as a domain challenge. Nice. And we got 12 Spiral Abyss stars. Let's see, guys, transience, elegance, light. And with this, we have reached yet another milestone. We now have 100 fragile resin. And for those who don't know, I am going to be doing a special event for the first stream of version 3.0, whenever that may be, where for every subscriber on this channel, I will use one of these fragile resin to farm all of the necessary items that are unlocked when Sumeru is released. So if I have 100 subs by then, I'll be using all 100 of these fragile resin. And any subscribers above that, I will use one of the exotic share bundles, which holds the various gemstones you use to ascend characters. Because once Dendro is added, they're going to add the Ascension Crystal for that as well. I have been stockpiling these for the last year for an occasion like this, so I can actually put Dendro to use immediately. So, 1 sub for fragile resin, and then anything above 100, or whatever count I have at the time of the stream, will go towards the exotic share bundles, and anything beyond that, which is highly unlikely, I will use a virtuous share bundle, which holds all of the talent books. Got everything worked out, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all at that stream. So be sure to subscribe if you want to see me use all of these resources to the absolute fullest. This goes for those who come to watch the stream live and those who come to watch the playback before Genshin Impact version 3.0. And with that notice out of the way, it is time for a single 10-pull wish. Because in yesterday's pulls, I managed to get plenty of Masterless Star Glitter for a few fates, and with the Primo Gems we just earned from the Spiral Abyss, we have enough for a full 10-pull. So, let us see if our luck has gotten better compared to yesterday. We will be wishing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it's gold! What do we got? Favonius Lance. May the wind guide your blades, people! I have never lost a 50-50 on Kazuha. And now we have C3 Kazuha. And 10 more Masterless Star Glitter. Now we are still at C2 Hazo, so I'm still going to be wishing on Friday. But this is incredible. We have got, in this one version, we have gone from C0 Kazuha to C3. I am just amazed. So the next constellation is Maple Monogatari, which increases the level of Chihayaburu by 3. And seeing how much I use Chihayaburu, that is going to be invaluable. And the next constellation that we may get will be Ozoro Genpo. When Kaedehara Kazuha's energy is lower than 45, he obtains the following effects. Pressing or holding Chihayaburu generates 3 or 4 energy for Kaedehara Kazuha respectively. When gliding, Kaedehara Kazuha regenerates 2 energy per second. In other words, if I use that gliding fan and also Barbatos Ratatouille to increase my decrease stamina consumption while gliding, and just glide off a cliff to a new Hilichurl camp, for example, by the time I reach it, I'll have full energy to use Kazuha Slash. I am definitely looking forward to that. And on the off chance that I need this, because we know what Wisdom of Bansei will do, just increase Kazuha Slash's level by 3. Level 6 is Crimson Momiji. After using Chihayaburu or Kazuha Slash, Kaedehara Kazuha gains an Animo infusion for 5 seconds. Additionally, each point of Elemental Mastery will increase the damage dealt by Kaedehara Kazuha's normal, charged, and plunging attacks by 0.2%. So for me, who has above 400 Elemental Mastery, that would amount to about 80%, a little over 80% increase in normal, charged, and plunging attack damage. And for those that aren't familiar with the Animo infusion, or infusion in general, it is something where you imbue the weapon with a specific element, allowing you to do that element's damage. Like for Kushing, when she uses her elemental skill, she gains an Electro infusion, which infuses her normal charge and plunging attacks with Electro. And once you reach a certain constellation level with Xiangyun, they can do the same thing with their elemental skill, but with Cryo. But yes, I am really looking forward to the next pull for Kazuha. This is just crazy. I never expected to be C3 this soon. But yes, we came out of the spiral abyss on top, and were rewarded.
Time to go.
Absolutely incredible. Alrighty. So, let's see. Now we're going to make some sauteed matsutake. 4 of them. First gotta switch from Kaedehara Kazuha being the one cooking. Alright, need to make one more thing that only uses 1 matsutake. So as you can see, there aren't many items that use Matsutake. Alright, this will be worth it. Kanshu meat. Tianshu meat. Alright. Now we'll buy this flour. It's been so long since I've used butter. Alright, and now we're heading over to the Adventurers Guild for the expedition.
Add Astra.
Oh wow, we did it! We did it! We did it, people! 12 Matsutake and the bonus 3, which gives us 10,013 Matsutake. This is the highest that we can get through this method. We have achieved the limit for Matsutake. Alright. Just give me one moment. I want to make sure I can get a screenshot of this. Okay. And finally we have 11 meat, no, 14 meat, and 10 bird eggs. Absolutely beautiful. Alright. We've basked in the glory long enough. It's time for us to get back to business.
Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
And we'll be starting back up the Summertime Odyssey 6. Like rhyme and song, the Summer Reverie. We're off to take care of the Fatui now.
Crumble!
Hey, look! Isn't that the same guy we saw on our first day here?
Everyone's gone crazy. Everyone should get out of here. We'll never wake up. But I was right, my precious. You are invincible.
Precious? What's his precious?
A miracle machine. Definitely not impossible.
I think he's referring to that machine.
What a drunkard.
Oh, goodness. The smell of alcohol. Maid Fräulein, please allow me to fan the fumes away with my wings.
Oh, excellent. Please, fan them away for me, too.
Certainly.
I've checked the surroundings, but there's no one else here. Isn't that strange? The Fatui is a big organization, but he's the only one left at this camp. What's more, we didn't even see him the last time we were here. Even the larger gentleman from the first time is missing. I think they must be hiding somewhere. As for why they may be hiding, I'm afraid we'll have to ask him.
But he's as drunk as tone-deaf Bard. Should we wait for him to sober up?
Ha! Drunk as Venti. He's the standard.
Cleanse him with the holy spring of punishment.
Maid Fräulein means to splash him with water.
Ooh, sounds like a good idea. Let's try. Hey, he opened his eyes.
Huh?
Hey, are you one of the Fatui? Can you tell us what happened here and what that machine is for?
Fatui? Ha! Fatui! Those blockheads from the administration will regret it now. That's what you get for rejecting my research and forcing me to conduct my research on this deserted island. My precious! My precious!
Why is he crying? Looks like he has a lot of pent-up emotions.
This guy is finally
You
snapped.
mocked me! And my precious invention. You don't know anything about the future. Only my invention can help us conquer the world. Idiots. Such idiots. Ow! Don't hit me. I won't blow up the lab again. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
This man's gone insane. There's no way we can communicate with him.
That explains why he was sent
It
to a
wasn't
deserted
like this
island.
when we first met him. It looks like the effects have grown worse, to the point of driving him mad.
My manuscript. My manuscript. Only that can save.
Manuscript? Where is it?
Don't yell at me. Don't yell at me.
Fischl, don't yell at him.
Then I'll... Let me try. Kind sir, look at me. Now, tell me, where did you hide your manuscript?
No. No, don't force me to write a report. Go away.
He's completely lost in his own imagination.
Allow me. Please excuse me.
Oh! My butt! My brain is finally starting to work again. It's not a mushy mess anymore.
All he needed was a little roughing up.
Can you tell me where you put the manuscript?
The manuscript. The manuscript is in the crack over there.
Finally! Otherwise, I was gonna have to blast some of my loudest rock and roll in his ears.
Kazuha hesitated for a long time before making a move. He's so nice.
Yep, destined for greatness.
Everyone, let's search the stone cracks nearby for the manuscript.
All right. Time for the summer reverie. There we go. So much easier to see things when you use elemental sight.
Found it!
Congratulations! We found the key to solving the problem.
Let me see. Just as I thought. This machinery, named cognitive mimicry, is capable of altering the state of people's brains. It was invented by the researcher we met earlier. His name is Persakov. According to the manuscript, the Fatui officials did not support Persakov's research. They believed he had taken the wrong path. But Persakov insisted on putting his machine to use. In order to achieve that, he disassembled the machine and used his connections to transport the parts to this deserted island.
How did they find this island? The Fatui's intelligence network is not to be underestimated.
Persakov was dead set on carrying out his experiments on this island. Most of his subjects were junior Fatui soldiers who all signed a waiver beforehand. It looks like they really thought this machine would benefit the Fatui.
Oh, dang. They made these people sign waivers.
How does the machine work?
That's most likely top secret. The manuscript didn't reveal any details, but Persakov did mention that the machine was modeled after the power of a god. Does that mean there's a god connected to these dreamlike mirages, and the Fatui found a way to research it?
Clearly. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been able to reproduce the god's power.
Wait, so there's some sort of mirage archon?
Anyway, Persakov's experiment did not go as planned. The machine broke down just days after it was activated. They tried to fix it, but the technologically illiterate Fatui soldiers completely ruined the machine. Even its most important component of all, the crystalline cores, got ejected and disappeared.
Oh geez, that's not good.
Testament to the importance of maintenance in all aspects of life. I believe we can all learn something from this.
Persakov may be a mad scientist, but he didn't want to see his subordinates suffer. Besides, if he didn't solve the problem, he would end up going insane as well. As a last resort, Persakov went out on his own to look for the cores. But he was just a sickly researcher, unfit for the task. He had to give up. Then, Persakov went searching for the soldiers who had gone mad and strayed from the group, and took them to a hidden cave.
I think that was where they were at the day we arrived on this island. Persakov was taking a strong Fatui soldier somewhere.
Yes, it took Persakov all of his strength to get all the missing soldiers into the cave. He tried to snap them out of it with music and poetry, but nothing worked.
We came here once, but there was no one around. Come to think of it, that must have been the day Persakov was busy gathering the soldiers into the cave.
There's good news and bad news written on the last few pages. The good news is, Persakov managed to figure out the location of the crystalline cores by piecing together the snippets of information he could get from the delirious soldiers. The bad news is Persakov failed to revive them and eventually succumbed to the device's influence himself. The last few pages of the manuscript are just unintelligible drunken scribbles.
It appears that the responsibility for this issue now falls to my retainers and I.
Never thought we'd be saving the day on a vacation. I feel a sense of purpose.
There's a map in the manuscript. The markings should indicate the locations of the crystalline cores.
Okay. So we got one on the original Fatui camp in the center, another one due north, well, north-northwest, and another one due east.
We've got no choice but to find the crystalline cores now!
Alrighty. Did his mental state deteriorate? Or did Kazuya just knock him out? No one knows. Alrighty. So we're gonna start over here.
Time to go.
Well, this is new. Hello, Minty. Welcome to the stream. I am just trying to figure out the inner workings of this next puzzle. Ooh. This is borderline fourth dimensional geometry. I like it. I am uncertain of how this is meant to work. Well, that was no help at all. Huh? Well, it must have done something right. Yeah, I did something right with that one. But I have no idea what it was that I did right.
Sometimes the law is compatible with human nature, but sometimes the two conflict. Balancing the two is a discipline in its own right.
You know what's shocking? They didn't give me any information about this puzzle. this time. Absolutely nothing. I am flying blind here. Ah, yes, those two domains. I'll simply refer to them as those two until you do them yourself. But I can tell you that the last one, absolutely amazing. It both infuriates you and makes you want to see more of that.
I'll remind you again. The law can be both a help and...
Wait a minute. Ah! Okay. Now I get it. So this sequence is count. This sequence is left, right.
the hindrance.
There we go. The next one is right, then left. Which was easy. This one, right, left, right. Okay. Alright, just have to look at the paper again.
This should be one of the crystalline cores mentioned in the manuscript.
Crystalline core. Crystalline core. The crystalline core component that was missing from the curious Fatui machine. According to Persikov's manuscript, the machine can be restarted if the 3 such cores are found and inserted into the device. I still need to figure out what this extra asterism shard is for. But, for now, come back here.
Quake!
I still don't know why this thing is all the way over here. Oh, that's his first name. Persikov. Oh my god. Alright. Right, left, left. Right, right, left. Alright. Yeah, we're really getting into it now.
And here's the second one.
Ah, I see. Now we come over here.
Time to go.
And we are off. Yeah, it looks so convoluted, but if you just read the Morse code on the manuscript, it's easy. That's right, it's Morse code. Shorthand Morse code for something different, but still. Ah, yeah. Yes, thank you. I was just as surprised to see that I actually got 100 views on that. Currently, we're at 59 views for this one. So for some reason, yep, but one thing I can promise you that you won't find on my channel ever is clickbait. I can promise you that. I certainly don't remember all of this being attached to this shipwreck. Alright, let's see how we got here. Right, left, right. So over here is right, left, right, and then left, left, right over there. Alright. Butterfly. Oh, right, and earlier in this stream... Thank you. And earlier in this stream, we did the official anniversary showcase. It has officially been 1 year since I have made my pledge to max out my inventory in Genshin Impact. So we got left, left, right. Are you kidding me? Now where was I? Ah, right, right. I want you to know that those two fights were self-defense.
We found all the crystalline cores! Let's put them back into the machine!
Alright. That was fast. We collected all the crystalline cores. But yeah, we went over everything from just normal items you collect in the world to all of the food I have made. Here we go.
We've inserted all the crystalline cores, Mona. Is that all we needed to do?
Nope.
I think so. That's what the manuscript says, anyway.
Let's give it some time. Hopefully it'll return to normal.
Someone's in our camp. Hey, who are you people? Hold on. Look at the machine. Is it fixed? What? But Mr. Persikov is still lying on the ground over there.
We're the ones who fixed the machine! Yeah, you're welcome!
We could have had a nice, relaxing vacation if all of this hadn't ended up occupying so much of our time.
Apologize to me and my retainers at once.
Uh-huh? Oh no, I'm out of here.
What?
Hey! Don't leave me here on my own! Mr. Persikov's still there! We need to save him!
Those two definitely seem a little more lucid now.
They know when to cut and run.
It looks like we succeeded.
Yay! Let's get out of here then! Paimon wants to spend the rest of this vacation back at our own camp.
You mean Klee's camp?
Yeah, but it feels like our camp now. Kinda like our temporary home.
Then
We have so many
perhaps we
temporary
should call
homes with
it
no beds.
The Embassy of the Imanakreich and Dodoland.
Huh? No! That's too many words! Paimon would prefer something easy to remember. Come on, let's go home now.
No more red sky. That's always a good sign. It makes you feel that the end of the world isn't impending. Alright. With that, I believe I have acquired all potential photobombing crustaceans. We can begin the scene now.
After coming home to a nice big meal, then having a long lie down, Paimon's finally starting to feel relaxed.
Is the hospitality of the Imanakreich to thy liking?
Paimon's loving it.
Wonderful. Main Fräulein invited you all here not only to witness the arrival of our Holy Land, but most importantly, she wished that you could all relax and enjoy the summer.
Great. Well, I've come to the right place. I love it here.
May this place become an eternal paradise.
Main Fräulein says she hopes to go on more adventures with you here in the future.
Of course. And you should come find me and Leo when you get the time. I'll show you around. Oh, also, my friend runs the best restaurant in Leo. I'm sure you'll love it. If you're into opera, you should go see Yunjin. She's the nicest person, and she likes making friends with new and interesting people. I'm sure the two of you will have plenty to talk about with your shared passion for theatrics.
Oh? If Lady Xinyan speaks so highly of it, then I must entertain the idea.
Traveler, I have a suggestion. There's a snack called roasted lavender melon in Inazuma, which goes rather well with fish. Why don't we roast some fruit and seafood for dinner tonight? Oh? Did you try it in Inazuma?
Back to roasted lavender melon.
That's great. You know, I want to follow your example and travel around the world. Hopefully, I can also make good friends along the way. That means a lot coming from you.
Ah, you're all here. I've noticed an issue. Although we've fixed the machine, as you can see, the mirages on the islands have still not disappeared.
I've noticed that too. But considering it took some time for the mirages to appear, it may also take some time for them to disappear.
Yep.
Yes, that's definitely possible. In other news, my scryglass seems to be working fine now. The divination results are also looking about right. Although there are some parts in the results that I don't quite understand. It's as if there is some sort of power surrounding us. And it's still watching us.
Yep.
Do you think it's caused by the machine? Or perhaps Persikov?
Sorry, I'm also not sure. All I know is that the power is not hostile at the moment. Whatever it is, it doesn't seem to harbor any ill will toward us.
The unanswered question about these islands, but the group is unaware. I'll keep that in mind.
Well, although there's nothing left to disturb us, and we can finally kick back and enjoy our vacation, we still ought to be cautious while we're on these islands. I will keep seeing what the stars say every day.
I promised Fischl that I'd be her guard. I can help.
Good. I'll be counting on you. Goodness knows why those girls are so carefree about everything. I suppose it falls to me to be extra vigilant.
Oh, coming. Oh, so we're gonna call the tone-deaf bard, right?
Nope.
Well, hello there, strangers. You finally called. I thought you were having so much fun that you'd completely forgotten about me.
Nope. Oh, tone-deaf bard, a whole bunch of really strange things happened.
A strange machine that can imitate the power of a god? Wow. I didn't know the Fatui had plans like that. Their imaginations are truly running wild.
So, judging from your tone, it sounds like you don't know any more about this than we do.
Alas, I am but a humble bard who sings for his Mora in the tavern. Why would I know anything about it?
Ugh, so annoying.
But other than that, did you two have fun?
We did! We ate a lot of yummy food and saw loads of amazing things! It was really cool.
Overall, I'd say it was pretty satisfying.
That's good. The point of traveling is to record any feelings stirred along the way. As long as you had an unforgettable experience, this journey has served its purpose. As for the mysterious voice, although we don't know who it was, not only did she not harm you, she also helped you to gain a better understanding of each other, right? If you look at it that way, maybe she meant you well. I mean, if she was able to intercept Alice's communication tool, I'm sure she's also plenty capable of attacking you.
Okay then.
Tone-deaf bard is right.
Tone-deaf bard knows more than he's letting on.
I'm glad to bring you some peace of mind. Just enjoy your vacation to the fullest. And don't forget to tell me all about the marvelous mirages when you get back. I want to record all these beautiful memories and turn them into ballads. Every summer will become an unforgettable song.
Yep.
Then I'll just wait for your return. Happy vacationing!
If tone-deaf bard thinks it's okay, then maybe there's nothing to worry about. After all, tone-deaf bard is still a god. We should probably trust him.
Meh. Maybe.
Let's head back. We don't want to keep everyone waiting. Hold on. Didn't Fischl say earlier that she's going to catch some crabs? Oh, Paimon wants to go too.
I am also interested in this.
Now you have solved the mystery. Doesn't it make you feel happy? Satisfied? Don't worry, I won't hurt you. I'm just a little bird that sometimes flies by these islands, and am now watching you from far, far away. I just so happened to sense power here that has something to do with me. I was curious, so I landed on the beach to quietly watch everything that took place on these islands. It was fascinating. The ones who came here to work were so busy, and yet I still saw genuine smiles on their faces from time to time. And then all of you arrived later on, bringing your glorious dreamscapes and wonderful willpower. Your dreams are like the pure and delicate bubbles floating on the water. The more beautiful the illusion, the more it fascinates me. I'm not able to travel myself, but I do admire free spirits like yourself. So, I helped them design a little something for you all. I hope you liked it.
Who are you?
As I said, I don't have an agenda. I'm just a little bird. I stopped here to admire your lives, joys, sorrows, and all. You are a special person with a unique and brilliant glow. I decided to communicate with you in this way because I'm really curious about you. There's no need to wonder about my name. Maybe one day in the future, we will meet in another place. When that time comes, I think you'll be able to recognize me.
So basically, she has been lurking across multiple islands in this archipelago.
Hey, what are you doing? The crabs don't catch themselves!
Indeed. What's she mean? Yeah. The Dendro insignia. Like Ryman's song, the summer's reverie, completed. And there is nothing left. And just like that, the party's over. Everyone has disappeared. They're not just going to stick around for you to talk to after the event's over. They're in there for the quest, and then they're gone. That is the one thing I wish Hoyoverse would do. They would at least leave some people here for the event, so you could at least enjoy their company. You know? But now, it just feels so lonely. They still have the gramophone, the record player, and the massive supply of Jumpty Dumpties. So without the people here, this just looks like a massive armory. And that saddens me. But we have in fact managed to get through all of the Summertime Odyssey.
Motion to compel.
Well, most of it. Once again, we're just going to walk away slowly and pretend we never saw this guy. Don't ask questions, just run. Just run. So, we are going to wrap up Genshin Impact for today. And we will be continuing on Friday, doing all of the various mini-games that are a part of the Summertime Odyssey. And we might even do a few more wishes, because so far we have gone from only having C0 Kazuha to C3. And we're going to see if we can keep this luck going. The main goal is not C6 Kazuha, although it would be nice if that did happen. The goal is C6 Heizo, but we only have C2 right now. Yeah, I am just as surprised as you are. If I do end up with C6 Kazuha, then my main team will be all C6. That's how lucky I've been with these 4 characters. Anyway, after this, we will be continuing with Sly Cooper, Thieves in Time. And I hope to see you there. So, once again, thank you for everyone that came to watch the stream today, and those who come to watch the playback later. Yesterday we made it above 100 views during the live stream, and today's view count was 60. Either way, both of them are much higher than it usually is, so thank you everyone, and I hope to see you next time for Genshin Impact version 2.8 and beyond.